We're here today with Juke Johnson. How old was you when you first performed?
Wow, you know, quite a few years ago. But first performed probably would have been probably in a choir, sang in a choir, and I was very young, probably about eight or nine or something like that. That was probably the first performance in front of people, you know. And but the first in front of people as a solo probably would have been as a teenager. Oh no, well, probably between that I used to sing solos once in a while. You know, church things, and but it wasn't until I was in high school that I started singing like in front of people and bands and things like that.
Okay. Did you have any hobbies when you was a kid?
Oh boy, I think my hobby has been, I don't consider it a hobby, but most people probably can classify it as music. I've always been into music in some form or fashion, you know, and started out as like playing drums and kind of migrated into singing as a necessity, and you know, through the years picked up different instruments. So music's always been my hobby, for the most part.
Who turned you on to music?
Well, music in general, I would have to say my parents. My dad is still, you know, music lover and liked all types of music, and you know, exposed, you know, me and my sister to a lot of different types of music early on. And I think I just kind of just always carried with me. I like all kinds of music. Even to this day, I write all different types of genres. And that probably come from being a child, listening to different music, you know, from country to old R&B to Motown. Yeah.
Okay. What's the best experience you had out in the field when you was playing music?
Well, probably some of the best experiences. Back in the '90s, I had a Christian praise band. I used to travel around a lot with Christian praise band. Some of the best experiences were just a lot of the connection you would get with the different places we'd go. We go to a lot of youth places, and sometimes we'd go to places where people were locked up, and it was always, you know, they were really excited to see you, and you know, we saw a lot of great things happen. So I would think, you know, some of the better things have been, you know, when you go to play in different places where people are less fortunate, and they, you know, they're so happy to see you, and they're appreciative of you kind of coming out. It's always exciting when people are, you know, excited to hear the music, and you can just feel it, you know, in the air.
Okay. Do you write your own music?
I write most of my own music. Majority of the music, I would say 99% of it. Co-write a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I do either as a co-writer or I write. Started doing that as a teenager when I played in bands. We got kind of, you know, me and a guitar player that was in the band. We just, you know, got tired of doing covers, and we wanted to do originals. And when that dissolved, we started doing originals. And from that point on, I've been writing my own music and doing my own thing. And that, you know, quite a few years ago. Enjoy it.
If you could write a song to shock the world, what would it be?
Well, I'm hoping I already wrote the song. I'm hoping that I've already written a few of them. And but if I could write a song, I mean, I would love that. I think music is powerful. I think it's ageless. One thing about, you know, music is, you know, long after you're gone, that music goes on. And now with the technology the way it is with the internet, once that music's out there, it's out there. You know, it's not like you can pull it back. And I think it's encouraging and is able to affect people for many years to come, long after you're gone, long after people know who you are. I think that music will be out there and live on.
What you got in store for 2016?
2016. Well, I at this point just, you know, continue to write music, continue to put stuff out there online and generating a base, and possibly maybe put together a live band to do something maybe next year. A lot of them getting a lot of people asking about, hey, would you come here? Would you come here and do this and do that? And that's at one point wasn't of interest because I used to do a lot of it back some years ago and got kind of burnt out. But I'm kind of feeling that bug again. And if I could get a group of musicians together, I think we're all on the same page. I think I'd, hopefully by the end of the year, try to get out there and do some stuff live.
Okay. Where can people see your music, events, and tour dates?
Okay. Well, no tour dates officially yet, but plenty of music online. You can go to YouTube and look me up, put in Juke Johnson. I have a page, a channel there. I have about 7 videos of some original music that I have on. You can also go online, Facebook, Juke Johnson Music, Facebook music page. Look me up there, and I'm in probably over like 70 music groups. I post to about 70 music groups every day, put music out there. Music's available on TuneCore, iTunes. You put in Juke Johnson, you should be able to find some of the music. There's at least 4 projects on iTunes, I think, at this point right now. So a lot of music out there. All you got to do is type in search in Google. You should be able to find me. But the main page is YouTube. A lot of the videos will be on YouTube. And reverbnation, I have a page. SoundCloud. So we're all over the place. It's a new music business.
Do you have anything to say to your supporters and fans out there?
Yeah, I mean, I think, hey, thank you for taking that ride with me. I think as time goes on, more and more music is getting out there. I think more and more people are starting to recognize Juke Johnson's music and style, and we're getting excited. And there's been a lot of people that have been in support of me over the past couple of years. I've been there since day one, and I'd like to thank them. But as time goes on and as fan base grows, I think that I'd like to thank them for the ride, and until as long as I can breathe, I think I'll be putting music out. So thank them, and let's continually work on getting real music out there, because the music business is in trouble. I think the major artists are struggling. The business is nothing like it is right now. The new music business is here online. I mean, you're going to find some of the greatest artists out here. They're not signed to any major label, and they're just doing their own thing, and they're putting their own music out. And and there's some great artists out here. I'm hearing a lot of them.
Thanks for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
I enjoyed it.
Appreciate it.